Trump's no lover of this hardcover. I speak of the scathing new book, Fire and Fury, Inside the Trump White House, which describes the dysfunction and infighting during the 2016 campaign and the first year of Donald Trump's presidency. The White House called it trashy tabloid fiction. And earlier this week, the president had sent a cease and desist letter to stop publication, but the book was released on Friday. I've already read it, meaning I'm lying. I didn't. Anyway, here's the gist from what I can tell from the excerpts. Trump is just like us in that he was surprised he won. Some of his employees get annoyed by him. Every boss has those, except me, of course. I am beloved. He eats cheeseburgers in bed. Don't we all? You should see what I eat on the toilet. Oh, stop booing me. And on the first day on the job, there was chaos. So what? We knew that already. And besides, every first day or week on the job is hell. It still is for me. Here's me trying to drive myself to work today.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I was made me an hour late. Cat, theory. Everybody says about their boss. God knows what's been said about me, by other people who happen to work with me. Who knows? Isn't that normal, Cat?
Yeah.
Don't you dare tell
Yeah, it is normal. It is normal.
No,
what do you
Kat.
think yeah.
No.
But what I don't understand is why this person was allowed access to the White House in the first place. I mean, that just doesn't make any sense. You're going to have somebody who is known for doing this kind of stuff and saying, yeah, come on over. I mean, President Trump says he didn't give him any access, but he loves attention so much that I'm certain that he absolutely did. But that's like if you really liked a guy and you went out on a date with him and then invited a gossip columnist who's also that guy's ex-girlfriend. That's how bad this is.
It is. I do think that maybe he didn't think about it all the way through, Tom, but he's not a politician.
No.
This is what happens.
I think Bannon was friends with this guy, right? And didn't he have him in here? That's my hypothesis. I'm going with it. Want to make fun of a hypothesis? There it is.
No, I like to besmirch.
All right, we'll go with
I've always wanted to use it in a sentence, bro.
Good.
And you put it out there for me.
Besmirching Trump, so it's perfect. I love
Besmirching
when
my feelings
CNN reported it. They kept saying Wolf, which is the guy's name, but you're thinking it's Wolf Blitzer, so you think it's credible. It's not credible.
It's not credible. I think, Rob, that some of it, a lot of the quotes are real, but he uses it to shape a story.
Well, they're going to find out soon that a lot of the quotes aren't real. The most surprising thing you're going to find in the book, though, is the button on the desk, the magic button they keep talking, actually opens a trap door to drop the person into a bondage dungeon that was built by Bill Clinton and Matt Lauer.
Oh, I had no...
You can see that one?
Nice.
I might have made that up.
I think that's on page 75. Yeah, I haven't gotten to that part, Tyrus. You already talked about this in the A block, but you get a second stab at it. How about it?
Man. Bannon, man, he's terrible. Listen, you are 110% right. This was clearly one of those issues where Trump's loyalty has come back to bite him on the ass. Bannon was probably 100% behind this guy's access. From what I've seen, the book is pretty much him bitching, and it's also during the time when he was losing favor. Trump looks to me like he runs he ran his campaign and he's running his presidency a lot like his TV show, where he has groups of people working against each other, so he gets the best idea, so people compete. So, of course, when you compete, you're going to talk trash, bury, sabotage, stab people in the back. Remember when you stabbed me in the back? They do things like that. I'm kidding. She never did that. I stabbed her in the back. But the point is, they fight. It's a pit. And then the best idea, then he picks them, and whoever gets favor, the president gives that. Ivanka got favor, so Bannon got pissed.
He was writing good stuff about the president during the transition, and President Trump noticed that, and that's how he's going to get access. This guy's writing good stuff, so we're going to let him in, and there's going to be chaos with any turnover, and this guy's a wolf in sheep's clothing, if you will. See what I did there?
I like it.
Yeah, I like that. That was good.
But he knew that.
I don't get it.
If he got favor with the White House, they're going to let him in and just trust him because they weren't part of the swamp at first. They don't realize that the media is not going to be that honest, and they will.
Never trust anyone ever.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Ever. Including all you.
The microphone is always on.
Yeah, that is
Everything's
true.
on.
By the way, no, the cell phone is now a recorder, but have you noticed that this guy, Michael Wolff, he reminds me of somebody. Do we have a side-by-side?
Maybe a little bit.
Glasses on. I have to defend Michael Wolff, and I think he's a good writer. I have said this before. And I do think a lot of that is true because in chaos, people say something. Okay, I used this metaphor on the 5 yesterday. Like when a sports team is going under transition, when they're getting new coaches, there are players that are angry.
Been that player.
Yeah, there are players that are angry and players that are going to stick around. And the players that are angry are going to be talking crap about the other guy. And by the way, you know this happened in the Clintons. You know this happened to Obama. The problem, I think, with the book is that he shaped it too much to form a narrative, to be a story that he wanted to tell. So the little pieces might have been true, but then what he did was he took them out of context and shaped it into a book that is selling like hotcakes. By the way, do hotcakes sell? I don't know.
No.
Boy, that's a really bad old joke, isn't it? Yeah, thanks for the courtesy laugh. Killer of bin Laden. Call me when you've done something. I host a show. All right. Coming up, is he out to impede your weed? Jeff Sessions' new policy on legal pot. That's next.